Namaste. Let us start a new chapter, Introduction to QBasic. In this chapter, we are going to learn some basic terminology, brief history of QBasic, how to write a program, character set of QBasic, constants and variables, operators and their hierarchy. A computer is an electronic machine which cannot work on its own. Computer requires instruction to work and give the required result. A programming language is required to give instructions to the computer because computer doesn't understand our natural language such as English or Hindi. It understands only programming language. We are going to see in detail about the programming language and in particular QBasic. Some basic terms. Computer programmer. A person who writes a computer program is called a programmer. The programmer writes, tests, analyzes, and refines the program. Computer program. A computer program is a set of step-by-step instructions given to the computer to do a task. A computer requires programs to function. A collection of computer programs and related data form computer software. Let us discuss about this in detail. Let me explain you what is a software. Take two numbers, add the numbers, write the result. These are the instructions and these set of instructions are known as a program, that is program add. Similarly, we can have program subtract, then we can have program multiply, we can have program divide, and all these set of programs, if in a package or if collected together, is known as a software. Say the calculator software, and we can now see a calculator in the right hand side. This is the software. In this software there are different set of programs, and with the collection of these programs, when they run together, they can and calculate whatsoever the numbers are given by the user. History of QBasic. John Camney and Thomas Kurtz developed a programming language in 1964. They named the language as BASIC. BASIC stands for Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. The language is revised and updated from time to time. Some of the popular versions of BASIC are Tiny Basic, MBasic, GW Turbo Basic, Power Basic, QBasic or Quick Basic, and the last Visual Basic. Verbal communication means to transfer information through speaking. Nonverbal communication means it is use of body language, gesture, or facial expression to convey information to others. Visual communication. Visual communication is the act of using photos, art, drawing, sketches, charts, and graphs to convey information. And the written communication, it is the act of writing, typing, or printing symbols like letters, numbers to convey information. Here, we are interested with written communication. If we see any of the written communication, all are made up of symbols. Each symbol has a specific meaning and pronunciation. All languages of the world have the following set of symbols. These symbols are used in a specific way and have specific pronunciations. These set of symbols are letters, numbers, and special characters. If we take our English language, then the letters are small a to small z and capital A to capital Z. Numbers are 0 to 9, and the special characters include less than, greater than, comma, apostrophe, etc. Similarly, in Hindi, the letters we say as Varnmala, the numbers are the Sankhya, and the special characters are Vishesh Varn. So if you take any particular specific any language of the world, you will find these three sets of symbols which they use to express their particular feelings or to pass on the information by writing. Why we need a computer programming language? Have you ever thought? We communicate in languages like Hindi, Tamil, English, Bengali, French, German, etc. But computers cannot understand instructions given in English or any other language. Computers have their own languages, and some common computer programming languages are QBasic, Fortran, Logo, C++, HTML, etc. Here we are going to learn in detail about the QBasic programming language. As we have discussed earlier, any language in the world have three set of symbols: letters, numbers, and special characters. Similarly, in QBasic also, we have three set of characters or character set. This character set is defined as the characters that can be used while writing a program in QBasic. These character sets are letters, both capital A to capital Z and small a to small z, numbers 0 to 9, and special characters. We are going to see the special characters. There are various special characters on a computer keyboard, but QBasic cannot understand all of these. The special characters that are used in QBasic are listed below. Here you can see in table 8.1 the special character used in QBasic. BASIC is one of the simplest programming languages. The user gives step-by-step instruction to the computer and the computer follows the instructions exactly. Programs in QBasic can be used to prepare lists, solve mathematical problems, create drawings, and make simple computer games. Data types. Data type is the most important part of a programming language or any language. Data types defines the type of data that is supported by the language or the programming language. Now here I will be specific only for the programming language. In programming language, data types defines the type of data that can be used for the acceptance of information or the output that can be given or the data that can be calculated. Let me explain you the meaning of constant variables with the help of a formula that we use in maths, that is perimeter of a rectangle. All of you know the perimeter of a rectangular formula is 2 into L plus B. Here, in this formula, 2 is a constant and L and B are variables. Why? Because the 2 will not be changed for any particular problem that is given to you, but the value of L and B will change according to the problem given to you. Data can also be divided based on the value they can store into two types, numeric data and alphanumeric or string data. Numeric data is one which represents only numbers. The numbers can be positive or negative. It can also include decimals. These can be used for mathematical calculations. Alphanumeric or string data. This data is one which represents numbers. letters, as well as special characters. Combining the above categories, there are four data types in QBasic: numeric constants, numeric variables, alphanumeric or string constants, and alphanumeric or string variables. First, numeric constants. For example, 28.02 minus 2.11234, that is 234, etc. That means it can be a positive or a negative value, and it can also include decimals. Numeric variable. These are used to store numeric constants. For example, ABC, BA2, NUM. These are numeric variables, and here NUM is equal to 234. It means that in NUM we are storing the value 234. Next is alphanumeric or string constants. These are always closed in double quotes. For example, within double quotes DPS Dick Boy, this is a string constant. Then within double quotes 2020, this is again a string constant. It is not a number because it is within double quotes. And the last one, 2num. This is also a string constant or alphanumeric constant. The last, alphanumeric or string variables. These are used to store alphanumeric or string constants. These are always followed by a dollar sign. For example, name, dollar, school, dollar are alphanumeric variables. For example, school dollar is equal to DPS Dick Boy. Here, DPS Dick Boy is a alphanumeric constant which is stored in a variable school dollar. Now, dollar signifies that the school is a alphanumeric or string variable. Rules for forming variable names. Variable names should start with a letter of the English alphabet from A to Z. It means that a variable name should always be a letter. It should not start with a number, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Second, the first letter can be followed by more letters or a number. Special symbols are not allowed. There should not be any space between the characters. Name must be short and meaningful. They should help you to remember what they hold. Our string variables should always end with a dollar sign. The last, a variable name should not be same as that of QBasic command or the keywords. Dear students, I think this is enough for today. In the next class, we are going to see the types of operators, hierarchy of operators, and few QBasic commands. And also we'll see how to write programs. So, dear students, go through these topics from your book, or you can search in the net. I'm going to explain you these topics in the next class. So till then, have a nice time. Bye.